Hello. Hi. Welcome to this live. Today we're going to be talking about freedom versus control and why acting, or if you're an athlete, an artist, a singer, a dancer, whatever it is, even a CEO, someone who is willing to be in their full experience and expression, it's never about control and it's always going to be about freedom. And so maybe sometimes you're noticing yourself when you're going to an important event, appointment, audition, performance, date, whatever it is, where the stakes are high and it's really important for you. I'm so sorry, I didn't turn off my phone. You're noticing that you're maybe trying to control the situation. You're trying to control your emotions. You're trying to control your appearance. You're trying to control the outcome of the event. So if it's a date, you want to make sure that the person likes you. If it's an audition, you want to make sure that the casting director books you. If it's a meeting, you want to make sure that the people in the team are agreeing with you. So it's when you're trying to control, there's a part of you that's focused on the moment after this one. So if I'm in a meeting right now, whatever the meeting is, whether I'm an actor, uh, any type of artist, performer, CEO, whatever it is, athlete, I'm in front of a big event. If I am trying to control the outcome of this event, meaning I want to win, I want to please, I want to be liked, I want to be good, I want to book the job, I want the person to like me, I am going to put my energy in the result, in the outcome. So I'm going to try to manipulate what is going on here so that I get what I want. So right now, if I was trying to control this live, all my energy would be spent on making sure that you like me, or that you agree with me, or that you want to start working with us. And if I do that, if I put my energy in what is going to happen, I am not here. I'm in the moment after. And the funny thing is, the moment after doesn't exist, right? Because only this moment exists. So if I am trying to be there, I'm not here. I'm not present. If I'm not present, the most important thing that doesn't happen is that I am not experiencing myself. I am not in this moment. I'm not, in this case, it's like a heat wave. I'm in Portugal and I'm sweating. So I'm not going to experience what this heat wave is doing to me, what being with you in this moment is doing to me. I'm not going to be able or have the capacity or the access to enjoying myself in this moment because I'm not in this moment. I am in trying to convince you of something so that you agree with me and so that I get what I want. Whether I'm talking about this situation, or again, if you're in a casting, if you're in a date, if you're in a meeting, if you're meeting an agent, if you're meeting someone that matters to you, if you're delivering a performance that matters to you, if you are trying to be good, to be right, to be liked, to win the contract, you are trying to manipulate this moment so that it happens the way you want. You're not allowing this moment to breathe how it wants to breathe. Maybe I'll fall, maybe I won't, maybe something fun will happen that I don't know, but I'm present, meaning that I can actually experience, I can feel the moment. If I'm trying to be in the next moment because I think that winning this moment, winning the audition, winning the date, winning the attention in a meeting, if I'm a public speaker, making sure that people love me, if I'm trying to do that, I'm not here. And so there's a little part of me that is just working hard towards an impossible thing, because that moment after, that result, that future moment doesn't exist. It's delusional. And if you think that winning the next moment is going to give you fulfillment, you're shooting yourself in the foot, because the only thing that can give you fulfillment is for you to be full, to fill this moment, for you to be here, full, whole, complete, experiencing everything you experience. And when you do that, your heart beats, your ears hear, I can see, I can listen, I can feel my human experience. If I'm trying to convince you to like me or to win you over, I am putting my energy into making sure that if you like me, then I'll be fulfilled. So I'm giving you my power. I'm giving my power away to you so that I'm thinking that if you like me, then I'll be fulfilled. Isn't that crazy? If you like me, then I'll be fulfilled. Whereas actually, what's happening is if I like myself enough, if I care about my experience enough, I have the power to make myself fulfilled. So anything that you will do in order to win, get a yes, be liked, be right, belong, have status, book a job, be right and be listened to, be successful. Any energy that is spent in your body in order to get to that result is a waste of your time, because there is no amount of result that is going to give you your human experience, which is why so many people who are, succeeding in their endeavors end up jumping out the window, because it will not give you your human experience. Who's this actor? Jim Carrey, I think. He says he wishes everyone was very famous and very wealthy so that they would realize that's not where happiness happens. It's absolutely not where happiness happens. Happiness happens when you were born, when you're present, when you're a little person and you're just so concerned with what you're doing. You're so interested in what you're doing that you're never thinking, am I doing it right? Am I going to win this over? Is my trash truck doing it the right way? Because then your energy is spent outside trying to make some imagined authority, rule, law happy, when actually the only thing that ever matters in your endeavor for your experience is that you are present. So we are very present when we're little, and then we're conditioned to not feel what we feel, not think what we think, not behave how we want to behave, not learn what we want to learn. And so little by little, we lose our connection to ourselves, and we start relying on external authorities. And then we start to try to obey these external authorities. So you're programmed to obey. And when you show up like that as a human in your art, in your relationships, in your work, again, whether you're, an athlete, an artist, a CEO, it doesn't matter. You're just a human being. If you're trying to win the outcome bypassing yourself because you think that obeying to an external authority rather than your own authority is going to give you the little piece of cheese, the chocolate, the happiness, the cake out of life, unfortunately, it's a broken formula. There is no amount of accumulating and no amount of pleasing and no amount of doing it right, no amount of hard work. There is no amount of money, no amount of credits, no amount of success that will ever make you feel like you are having your human experience and that is fulfilling. None of the things out there. So when we're trying to control the experience, the event, what we're being engaged in order to win, we're shooting ourselves in the foot, because we're not present. We're not doing the one thing that matters, which is to have your own human experience. So it's never about listening to the rules of what the authorities have told you need to be, do, to be happy. It's always about listening to your authority, about listening to your instinct, listening to your freedom. Just like when you were a child, when you were actually interested in being in your body and paying attention to this. And this was important. And no amount of doing this right, of making sure that people like how you do it, of obeying any rules on how to play with this thing would ever have made you happy as a child. So that's the work we do in our community. It's not to teach you anything new, it's actually to help you unlearn everything that prevents you from being your free, innate, childlike self. So we help you undo all the parts of you that think you need to control, to get the result that people told you. When you get that result, then you'll be happy. We help you undo that conditioning, undo that programming that makes you want to obey the rules and the authorities, so that you can recover and remember your innate, beautiful, miraculous, unique, extraordinary self. There's only one like you. No one will ever be like you. No one has ever been like you. And you want to experience you. That's what you came for. And we actually want to experience you too. We don't want you or need you to behave like anyone else. No matter what your job is, whether you're an actor or dancer, singer, and again, an athlete, a CEO, everyone, including yourself, wants you to experience you. Once you're able to experience yourself, really, like really caring for your experience, staying in your body and living whatever moves through, then all the results are coming as a consequence, as a byproduct. It's just natural that people are attracted to you. It's just natural that people see you, that people want to listen to you, that people are actually resonating because you're there, you're truthful, you're speaking your uniqueness, and so people can hear you. When you're faking, bypassing, repressing yourself in order to listen to external authorities that say, do it this way and then you will be whatever, rich and famous and safe, and all of the things that are sold nowadays, we can't see you. We can't hear you. We can't feel you because you're not there, right? So I hope that this makes sense. And if it does, we work with mainly actors, but also dancers and singers and all kinds of artists and athletes and therapists and CEOs. And we help you do the work of deconditioning yourself, deprogramming yourself, so that you can go back to that freedom, and so that you can stop submitting to those imaginary rules set by imaginary authorities in your conditioning, and you can finally have your human experience. So we do that inside of the gift economy, which means that we don't charge a fixed amount. We allow people to come in and start working with us at the level that makes sense for their finances and that honors the work that we do. So if you're wanting to start feeling your freedom again, if you're done with trying to control and done with following the rules and trying to do it right, then let us know. You can write taster in the comments, and what we'll do is we'll send you a link, and in that link you can try this work of deconditioning yourself for 5 days. If you like it, you can pay what you can again, and then you can do the full reset journey from resistance to freedom, which is 33 days. So I hope this makes sense. I am sweating. I have to be honest. I have rarely sweated, I don't know if you say that, this much in my entire life. I can drink my sweat. It's so hot in Portugal, and my house does not have AC or even fans. So it's crazy. Anyway, Jose, I see that you wrote that. I think you'll get the link automatically. If you don't, just shoot us a little text and we'll send it to you. Thank you guys. Lovely to connect with you. I hope that you're rooting for your freedom and not for control and not for following any rules that are not your own. And I wish that I will meet you soon in the reset journey. All right. Thank you. Bye.